So we've now transitioned from C.O.R.E to the actual knockout questions themselves. And we've let them know, hey, listen, I'm gonna ask you a few health questions to make sure that we can get you qualified, okay? Now guys, there's a handful of knockout questions, okay? If you wanna take notes here, write them down, do so, they'll be on the quiz. You need to know them because we're making sure that we can actually do business, actually trade with them. So the first knockout question is cancer, right? Miss Jones, you ever had any cancer in your lifetime? All right. The second knockout question is diabetes. All right. Hey, Miss Jones, any sugar trouble? If you're down south, guys, they call it sugar, right? So Miss Jones, you ever been diagnosed with diabetes? All right. The third question is related to the heart. Miss Jones, you ever had any heart trouble? Okay. And the fourth health question that we always want to hit is breathing, COPD or emphysema. So Miss Jones, you ever had any breathing troubles, any COPD or emphysema? Okay. And guys, the fifth knockout question isn't a health question. It's actually making sure they have a bank account. All right. So that's very simple. We'll cover the bank account piece here in just a second. So let's rewind to the fourth knockout health questions and how you take care of those, how you make sure that we can actually do business. All right, you want to find out what, when, and how. Okay, so Miss Jones, what? Have you ever had any cancer? Well, yes, I have. Okay, what type of cancer and when was that? Oh, it was cervical cancer about 10 years ago. Okay, how did they treat that? They did radiation and I've been cancer-free ever since, right? Or let's talk about the heart. So let's say, Miss Jones, you ever had any heart troubles? Well, yeah, I had a heart attack, okay? So what, when, and how? Okay, what'd you have, a heart attack? Yes. When was it? Well, it was about 6.5 years ago. Okay, how did they treat that? Well, they actually put a couple of stents in and I haven't had any trouble since. Okay, so when it comes to the knockouts, guys, what, when, and how. So now you've covered the 4 health knockouts. You found out if she has any ailments, how they treated it, when it was, all of that. Okay, now the 5th knockout question is making sure they have a bank account so we can do business, right? So that's very simple, guys. You tell Mrs. Jones, you say, so Betty, you said that you were on a fixed income, or you were on Social Security, right? And she'll say, yes, I am. And you say, that's great. Okay, 95% of the families that we help are on a fixed income. Okay, now does that check go to the mailbox, the bank, or on a green Direct Express card? Okay, notice how I said that. The mailbox, the bank, or on a green Direct Express card. I took the emphasis off asking her if she had a bank. And she says, oh, that check goes to the bank. You literally say, hey, that's great. And then guys, the easy way to fill dead space there is you can rewind and go back through the health. So, oh, that's great. Now you said you didn't have cancer or diabetes, but the heart attack was 6.5 years ago. No trouble since. Okay, good.